Here's a behind-the-scenes look at what a cannabis production line looks like. This is the CanWest warehouse in Vaughan, where up to 10,000 units a day are packaged and labeled before being loaded onto trucks and shipped out. 6 months into legalization, and there have been reports of a national cannabis shortage from the get-go. It's the reason why the Ontario government put a cap on the number of stores, only allowing 25 retailers in the entire province. How serious is the shortage? What's the cause? And how long will it last? Well, it all depends on who you ask. So we took those questions to the growers. If you talk to the feds, they'll say there's more than enough cannabis to go around.
The demand is astronomical.
Here at the CanTrust warehouse, it's a combination of machinery and manual labor that moves mass amounts of cannabis down the legal pipeline. About half the operation is automated. A lot is still being done by hand, a process that has to be meticulous in following Health Canada regulations. There's a similar production line at WeedMD's warehouse in Strathroy.
There's a lot of product that is looking at a very substantial bottleneck between inventory in a vault, packaged in bulk, and getting packaged and out the door and shipped to the stores.
In a statement, the province tells me when Ontario has determined that the federal government has provided enough reliable supply, Ontario will issue further retail store licenses. But Health Canada says supply is not the issue. At the end of January, total inventories of dried cannabis held by federally licensed cultivators and by provincially authorized distributors and retailers was equivalent to more than 18 times total sales in the month. So WeedMD, how much product are you sitting on right now? I mean, how full is your vault?
I could give you anecdotally the fact that when you walk into our vault, it's certainly stacked from floor to ceiling with bins of product.
Would you say that red tape is slowing things down?
This industry's been highly regulated from the start, and it's going to continue to be highly regulated. And I think, quite frankly, that's the right approach.
According to CanTrust, it produced 3 million grams of dried cannabis in 2017 and 13 million grams the following year. And right now, post-harvest, it's taking up to 45 days to get the product to market. And with the legalization of edibles just 6 months away, both pot producers are predicting it could take another 2 years for the production side of the industry to catch up.
But I think more importantly is the supply chain that was thrust upon this industry last October has, I think, been more challenging than many thought it would be at the outset.
Right now, the Ontario Cannabis Store, which provides legal weed to the store fronts, is limiting the amount of inventory retailers are allowed to order each week to help avoid the empty shelf situation we've been seeing in other provinces.